early with it. Up early with it. Skied up. You feel me? We are early with it. Keep them stats on y'all, man. Free Siphon Bennet, man. Free Karmelo Anthony. Let's see how they be trying to do us black man, bro. Shout out to everybody who checked in on that, though. Shout out to all my black people, bro. And I think they took his GoFundMe down. I tried to find it and shit. That shit crazy. It's the land of America, KKK. You know what I'm saying? They try to point my man out, Karmelo Anthony. They try to point him out to be this. This is what white people be doing, man. Try to point you out. Point you out to be some shit that you ain't. Make themselves the victims and shit. And the whole time these motherfuckers be on some bullshit. You know? Real bullshit. We up early with this shit. Man. Up early with this shit, man. Take the shades off. Free Siphon Bennet, though, man. Free Karmelo Anthony. It's another brother, Maurice Bird. I think they tried to lock him up, but I think it was more like the video evidence and shit was showing like he wasn't aggressive. Of course, you know, they had to have video evidence, like. But it's funny, like, it's video evidence of Karmelo Anthony, but for some odd reason, it's only one footage and many witnesses. So, like Introvert Rockstar said, like, they had to threaten the black people. They had to threaten them and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had to threaten them to be like, you know, if you show this, we go end up arresting you, or you go get arrested or something. This is what they do, bro. Bribing and shit. This is how America and a lot of countries and shit, states, countries, continents, territories is developed through bribery and threats. So, Siphon Bennet case, right? Free Siphon Bennet. Now he was like my age or a little bit younger, 32 or 33, I think. I think he was 32. But in his case, somebody doing this, recording Siphon Bennet, two crackers and shit. And then I think it was a girl in the car. He left. No, that wasn't that scene. That's another scene. That's another guy. I forgot his name. That's another brother. But with Siphon Bennet case, they was recording him, calling him racist terms and shit. I gotta watch myself walking through this shit. We on the main road and shit. They was calling him racist terms and shit, recording him, and then he went to a different store. He was going to a different store. He went to like 2 different stores and shit to avoid these mugs, to avoid these devils. So what did he do? He defended himself. Oh, if y'all don't know, hold on. If y'all don't know, we got Trayvon McGee on the hoodie. Trayvon McGee on the hoodie. Hold on, let me show y'all one more time. Man. RP to Trayvon McGee. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tried to make it look like he murdered himself. Hold on, let me go back this way. Tripping. You know, this is what these devils do, man. They try to like play with us, bro. Like it's up to us, bro. Like, we wake up and gotta deal with these devils, bro. And I'm getting sick of this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not getting sick of waking up. I'm getting sick of just the devil, like the faggotry, you know, the games that we gotta play. And it's like, then what you gonna do, bro? What we gonna do as a people, bro? We gotta like really get creative and shit. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, we gotta go to their businesses on land that's stolen, and they don't even wanna do business on the land that's stolen and shit, bro. They don't even wanna do business with us on the land that they ancestors stole and acting like they Indians and shit. But in reality, in actuality on these streets, they hate us and they go try to make it look like you this and that. And when you don't go by that shit, like, oh, you a slave, you don't go by that shit. That's what Karmelo Anthony, like, he was raised right. When you raised right, bro, you don't have no self-hate. You don't have no self-hate as a black man, bro. What's good, the GOAT? Appreciate it, Juice. Good looking out, Josh. Gotta watch myself. I had to drop my car off and shit. Hopefully I can get my shit back today. If not, I'm finna be late for work Monday. But I don't give a fuck though. Or I might get dropped off. I don't know. But yeah, I'm up early with it, man. We up with it. Y'all hear them geese, man? Y'all hear them birds? Y'all hear them doves? Man. But yeah, these crackers always try to play with us, bro. Like, play with our intelligence, play with our emotions. And when you fail, I mean, when they fail, like when you respond in a way of like, you know, you're not giving a fuck, you just keeping a smile on your face, you keeping it moving, you not going with their narrative of how they think about you because they live in a fantasy world about history. Like, they really truly believe like they are smarter than you, but when you show you don't even show humbleness. Your humbleness can be arrogant to them, meaning like, cause you're not taking them serious, bro. They looking at you like, hold on. They looking at you like you don't have to take these. You're not taking them serious, so they get mad at that shit, bro. They get mad at that shit. Like, you on the land already that's stolen, and that your ancestors done, bro. And you be mad because we don't go by that narrator of like we owe something, or like, you know, man, it is what it is, man. Like, I feel like that power though, that a lot of people looking out for Karmelo Anthony is like, it goes to show like our people do be caring and shit, because sometimes it feel like our people don't be really like giving a fuck. But I think it be on the local scale, like when shit happen locally and shit. You know what I'm saying? When shit happen locally, that's when it's like, alright, like the young man who got killed and shit. The young man who got killed by the police. It was like, oh, he took off, he did this and he did that. But it's like, bro, it's like y'all, it's like people only think about themselves, bro. Like they don't ever put themselves in a situation, or they don't ever put their own brothers, their own nephew in that situations, their own cousins in them situations. Like what happened if they was in that situation? What would you really feel like? You know, but it's all good though. We just gotta remain being man and shit, bro. We just gotta remain being a man, bro. Cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna rock with us, bro. Like, if we don't rock with ourselves, bro, we don't be no disciplinary man, or show like that you can protect yourself. Even if you gotta sacrifice some motherfucker for trying to play with your life, it's like shit. Rather be out here than that grave. You know, unless you went out like that and you ain't just go out, you know, you knew you, but just going to the grave when you seen that shit coming, it's like that's the fucked up part. And I'm not talking about, you know, or laughing, making mockery and shit. It's just like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up how this shit go. But it's like, you rather be free, alive, or in jail, incarcerated for protecting yourself, knowing if you, like, knowing how life finna change after that. Or just be in the graveyard. You know, and you seen that shit coming. That's the least that a brother like me even like don't want. You know, if I see some shit coming, man, I'm facing the devil head on, bro. I ain't running. We gotta like stop crucifying. I mean, our people gonna crucify each other anyway, man. Our people gonna crucify each other anyway, but I take the crucify from my own people. I don't give a fuck about no Caucasians or any other race of people gotta say, because we not all the same. I don't give a fuck about that human. We all human and shit like that, bro. Now, like when it comes to like spiritual shit, like I respect everybody, but as far as like another race of people ain't gotta feel where I'm coming from, because you know you not me. I want to expect you to feel where I'm coming from, because you don't deal with the same shit we deal with in America. KKK. You feel me? But I'm finna get up out of here, man. Free Siphon, Bennet. Free Karmelo, Anthony. Free anybody who protected themselves in situations that they ain't had no choice but to. Better alive than dead when you seen them coming, man. Peace. We've got live soon too. Hopefully I'll get my car back today. If not though, I'm still go live later on. Shit. But I'm up out of here though.